Hello everyone, my name is Florence Matthew, a 500 level student in the Faculty of Agric of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, Kaduna State, Nigeria. And today we are here to train farmers on how to properly use crop protection products, right from purchasing them to transporting them to application to storage, and how to properly dispose its containers in order to safeguard our food, our environment, and ourselves as well. And this training is brought to you by Bello. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Today we are here to train you on how to properly use crop protection products in order to avoid some of its harmful effects on our health by ensuring we safeguard our food, our environment, and ourselves as farmers. Now, crop protection products are products that we use to protect our crop from insects, pests, weeds, or diseases. They are what we commonly call pesticides. And we have three major types of these pesticides. We have fungicides, herbicides, and insecticides. Now, purchasing any of these products depends on the kind of problem you are experiencing in your farm. It could be attacks caused by insects, pests, weeds, or diseases. Knowing the kind of problem you are experiencing in your farm determines the kind of pesticide that you purchase. Now, after purchasing our pesticide, the first and most important thing that we must do is to read our label. Our label serves as the manual for that product. It tells us how to apply the product and to what kinds of crop we apply the products to. It tells us the right dose to apply to our farm so that we don't overdose or underdose our crop. Also on our label, we have what we call the PHI, which stands for pre-harvest interval. That is the period of time you have to wait after spraying before harvesting, because after spraying there are some residues of these chemicals left in our crop that are harmful to our health. That is why it is important for us to read our labels to know the right time to harvest in order to protect the health of our consumer. It could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or even 6 weeks after spraying. Also on our label we have what we call the color bands. The color bands tell us to what extent these products are toxic. It could be red, blue, green, or yellow. For example, what we have here is red. It means it is extremely toxic and we should avoid contamination as much as possible. If it's green, it means it's unlikely to cause any harm, but that doesn't mean we should expose ourselves to contamination. Also on our label, we have the kinds of protective equipment to use while spraying. Now, there are three major routes through which these chemicals come in contact with our bodies and cause contamination. It could be through our nose, our mouth, or our skin. That is why it is very important for us to wear protective equipment. First, you wear your overall, and please, if you do not have an overall, you can always wear a long sleeve shirt and long trousers. Then you wear your boots and ensure your pants are wide enough to go over your boots and not tucked into your boots. Then we wear our masks to protect our nose and our mouth, and also we wear our goggles to shield our eyes, and lastly you wear your hand gloves. Now you must ensure you wear all these protective equipment before mixing your pesticide, and mix your pesticide close to your farm, away from a water source like a well or a stream. And then pour water to quarter level of your sprayer. Then pour your pesticide as recommended on the label. Then pour a bucket of water for your pesticide to mix properly. It is advisable for you to spray during the cool hours of the morning or cool hours of the evening. Avoid spraying when it's windy. And if it is windy while you're spraying, always spray back in the wind. And do not eat, drink, or smoke during spraying. After spraying, rinse your sprayer 3 times and throw the water away. Then rinse your pesticide bottle 3 times and puncture before disposal to avoid anyone from reusing them. Then you wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water and have a thorough bath after spraying. Now, while spraying, in case of contamination, the first thing to do is not to take palm oil. The first thing to do is to take off contaminated clothing and go to the hospital with the pesticide bottle. And in transporting your pesticide, always go with a box and avoid public transport as much as possible. And in storing, keep away from the reach of children, store in a cool, dry place, and do not change pesticide bottles. Do not turn this pesticide into this pesticide bottle, even if you want to share it with another person. So follow these steps to ensure we safeguard our food, our environment, and ourselves as well.
Also learned that all those herbicides, there are original ones and there are fake ones in the market. And as a farmer, I'm supposed to read labels before buying such herbicide, and I should go to an appropriate vendor or shop to get those herbicides in order to avoid consequences. And after using those herbicides, I should punch the containers before throwing them away.
Need to use protective tools while spraying, because some time ago, while I was not aware of this, I do spray without using protective tools, and it affected my health. This training has really added to my knowledge also, particularly about the use of these protective tools. Thank you.